needed to take a little break, but now I'm going to continue with the stories from the true stories from my haunted house. Now, this started in 2020 when I bought the house. So we are still in that year. This is 2025, and I still have stuff. It might be a long story. Now, we moved into the house on August 10th. On September 15th, I was outside and I saw an animal. I was looking at the front of the house and I saw either a cat or a dog. And I thought, maybe it was the neighbors, whatever, came over from next door. So I get close to the bushes where it was, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing. And I thought, that's weird. It was like kind of brownish in color. Wasn't sure if it was a cat or a dog. But anyway, as I was looking around the porch later on in the day, I found an old collar, like right up against the house. Not really where I had seen the ghost dog or cat, but on the other side of the porch. So I thought, that's weird. But again, define weird here, you know? So the next day on September 16th, if you saw one of my other videos, you know that my daughter had heard screaming and fighting out in the front yard. Same thing happened on September 16th. Again, I didn't hear a thing. So who's fighting in my yard? But now, what happened on September 22nd was crazy. I had been sitting on the couch with a friend of mine. We were talking. I have my glasses that I wear, my reading glasses, and I had set them down right on the coffee table. And as we were talking, and then I needed to look at my phone to look something up that we were talking about, and my glasses were just gone. And he said, I saw them. I saw you lay them on the table. I said, yeah. Nothing, we hadn't gotten up. So we started tearing up the room. Like we're looking under the cushions, we're looking under the couch, we're looking everywhere. These glasses are nowhere to be found. And he said, well, I don't know because I saw you lay them there. So he goes outside and I don't know, he went to his car for something. And I thought, you know what? I've got an extra pair of reading glasses in my car. So I come back in the room and then he comes back in the room and I've got my new glasses and I'm looking up everything. When I get done, I go to set my glasses on the coffee table like I did with my first pair. And there is the first pair of glasses. Now I had a witness to that and he said, I know we looked for these glasses. I'm like, well, welcome to Avalon Cottage because this is what she does. She's a little bit of a prankster. But then I started having another kind of problem. That's coming up next.